Dermy. Hey, you're sitting down on the job. What the heck is going on with you?
Yeah, I put the interior back together so you guys could kind of see me sitting in this possibly. Steering column, dash is welded in. Looking kind of semi-finished just for fun. Since we filmed last time, we've done quite a few things and we'll show you that in a few seconds.
All right, that sounds great. Looking forward to it.
All right, great. Go. I know we've talked about the interior before, but I really wanted to show you this new little addition. The steering column drop I made quite a while back. I had it plated, brass plated, from some guys out of New York, very happy with it, and then I patinaed it to match all the rest of the brass on the column, so it really ties together nicely with the wheel, the column pieces. Very happy with it. It really gives it an Art Deco type look that I'm happy about. Ties in with the seats, a lot of brass parts there too.
That's really cool. I'm digging this, absolutely digging this. Well, we're way up in the air. I mean, look, the ground is way down there. There's something going on underneath.
I built a frame table. At one point, I knew I had to get this thing on a flat, level plane before I really started building body parts. So that's why it's been a while since you guys seen a new video, and we'll show you in a second the frame table underneath.
I dig it. Looking forward to it.
All right.
Dang, look at this thing. It's like touching the ceiling. It's way the heck up there. Dermy, you have this behemoth of a rolling gargantuan iron heavy looking thing. Tell me about it.
What you're seeing right now is the frame table that I built a while back. That's why it's probably been so long since you've seen a video. I've been very busy. But I knew at one point I would have to build a frame table. You need a platform in order to build something this gigantic and complex. So the frame table gives me that latitude, that wiggle room of building this flat, level, and true. So as you can see, there's some enormous casters on the bottom. A good friend of mine, Bill Peterson, gave me those a long time ago, and they just worked out really well. There's 6 screw jacks, as you can see, on the corners and in the middle. That allows me to crank it around and level it. So once it's level, then I can continue building the frame and stuff. And as you can see, I have a tendency to overbuild everything. Everything's enormous and massive.
No.
Yeah.
You overbuild?
Overbuild, yeah, heavy duty. Not a lightweight, but a good friend of mine, Lynn Goodfellow, got me the steel, and that helped me a lot, and thankful to him. But as you can see, it's big and heavy, and it does the job that I needed to do.
So it's going to live on this frame table pretty much until it's ready to have wheels and suspension put on.
For a while. It creates problems where you're climbing up inside the truck to work on it. It makes it a little more difficult, and then but you still need to get under it to do things, so you got to have to balance the whole thing.
Dermy, you really get into your work, don't you?
Yeah, pretty obvious, isn't it?
Well, you're inside of the front fender well. Tell us what's going on in here.
Well, this is the frame that I built. As you can see, it's got a lot of curvature in here. This I took and had a friend of mine, Brent Smith, help me make. But what we did is the original frame that this truck used to sit on, I did some measuring, and every inch we calculated drop or rise of it, and we put that into a program on a plasma table and cut the 4 pieces, and I welded them together so it looks and fits the rest of the truck very nicely. And then, as you can see, we got body mounts, and I tried to make them look artistic.
How many of those body mounts are there?
I have 8 of them under here, as you can see. They, I tried to put a lot of artistic flair, Art Deco-y type of look to them. I just didn't want them big blocks, so you can see there's a lot of shape and curvature in them that really gives it a nice look. And they're all just tack welded in there right now. Eventually I got to weld them in completely.
I actually see some of the drivetrain that's in there as well.
It's a mock-up transmission and engine that I have in there right now. Gutted. It's lightweight and relatively easy to handle.
So what is the next phase on your project list?
Well, a couple of things. One of the things I was thinking about, if I ever had to drop the engine and transmission out of this, pulling out the front is an enormous undertaking, sheet metal and all that stuff. Well, dropping it straight out the bottom would be much easier. I'm sure whoever owns it in the future would love me for this.
So how are you going to propose to do that?
Well, I got to make the cross members removable, bolt them in. So I'm going to show you that soon.
So you're building one right now?
It's just started.
Well, I can't wait. So what do you want to tell these folks to do right now?
Subscribe, hit the like button, tell all your friends.
Oh, that's great. We're definitely going to keep following. I can't wait. Engine Bay, cross members, all coming up next.